vampires. Real is in quotations. Some real vampires have a somatoform disorder where they feel ill if they are unable to drink blood. This is my opinion. It's not proven. More research needs to be done on this. But it's the only way I can explain the negative physical side effects that these people feel if they don't consume blood. In the description, there's going to be some links to other theories, ideas on why or what they are experiencing that makes them do this, other than it being a subculture of sorts, other than that sort of societal, sociological explanation. I'd love to write a thesis, actually, on personality types of these people and see if there's a linking. Because according to the Atlanta, what is it, the AVC or AVC, Atlanta Vampire or something or other, there's 5,000 people. So that's a hell of a pool to get results from. At least it's specific to one area, of course, but still. Speaking of which, I need to go to was it Dacula? That side of Atlanta, there's a suburb that's not a suburb, an exurb. If that's the correct word. I need to visit at some point. Exurb. Yeah. But yeah, when I was reading Jung's Psychology and Religion, he brought up a case of somebody having tumors and curing them via the psychoanalytic method, or psychodynamic method, as it's known now, where basically using wordplay and etc. Wordplay is a juvenile explanation of it, but it's more or less that specifically it's you appeal is a better word for it. You appeal to a certain part of the self. I can't remember which part. It's his explanation is obviously more articulate than mine. But you appeal to a particular part of the self and basically explain away the disorder, because then they don't feel the physical problems that they felt. You can do this with other cases of somatoform disorder as well, other than the one mentioned. I'm curious if there's any other psychological differences. I'm not for this. I want to make absolutely clear. I am not saying they are not neurotypical, because neurotypical being that they exhibit any mental disorders just because of this. Hematomania, if that's the correct word. See, obsession with blood, I think, was what the term implicates. But anyway, that's mostly what I want to do with this little rant here. Which these are all going to be rants because they're unscripted and unedited. They're just based on some notes I have on my phone, and that's all there is to it. There's not going to be any fancy, flashy editing, because that's not the point of this. The point of this is to inform, not to inform and educate, not to flashy nonsense and all the rest of it. Consider it more of a lecture, and everybody has those professors that go from one point to the other and then make it back to the circle back to the original point. That's the kind of lecturer I am. I know it sucks and people hate it, but a lot of people that I know actually like that sort of thing because it's more personable and conversational. So, this whole thing being obviously me getting back to the point. But the main thing I want to do, and this might be a master's thesis, it might not be, I don't know. Do at least one study on it in Atlanta on a trip of these people, survey these people, really understand the culture, the lifestyle, all that. Which you can if you look on a couple YouTube videos, but it's not the same now, is it? It's not the same as going there, figuring it out, you know. And hell, some of them are just role players, for fuck's sake, you know. Some of it, again, like I said, is just a subculture. It's an offshoot of a subculture. Um, but yeah, this is a short video. It's not going to be anything long. I don't have much to say on this particular topic because there's not enough research, and I haven't done my own research that I would like to do, particularly with the personality types, the looking into the physical issues. But like I said, as far as I can tell, the physical dilemma and physical problems are not related. They're a somatoform disorder. They're not related to any actual physical ailments. And like I said, they're neurotypical on average, as far as I can tell. Now, again, probably need more research on that, which I would be glad to do. Personally, and again through surveys, the problem is that other than getting their physical medical records, you can't prove it. You just have to go by their hearsay. But most people are willing to talk about that sort of thing when surveyed. So, and if it's anonymous, which it would be, maybe interview particular people and get their own take on it and stuff like that. But other than that, you know what I mean. That's it for this video. It's just a short little dipping your toes into the topic. The more interesting stuff is going to be in the video description with the topics, the Wikipedia articles and stuff like that, because Wikipedia is a godsend. I don't care what anyone says. It's freaking wonderful. And that's it for this one. I will be back in a couple minutes as far as I'm concerned with the next one.